Good morning, everybody. It is coffee time Sunday with Missy Jen. Sunday, October 21st, 2018. We are back on the Rancho. Woke up this morning, got a lot of messages. Are you guys okay? We didn't see anything posted when you got home. Well, we were frantic. We had so much work to do when we got back, laundry and everything else. It totally slipped my mind to do a video. Got the fireplace running today. It is that marine layer is over top of us today. It's chilly this morning. The sun will be out. But I'll tell you what, I already missed that morning sun on the beach in San Diego. Missy Jen's like, I'm just glad to be back on the rancho, huh?
Yep, just glad to be back.
Glad to be back. This is for her, that's for me down there. So we'll just have to learn to compromise in life. So we hope your Sunday's off to a good start. Let's start off with the drama queens right away. And I did not expect, but last night I got a message. I'm not going to mention who, but there's several drama queens that on YouTube that can't seem to keep me out of their mouth. Even though I don't really, I never talk about them or get involved with other people's streams, as Missy Jen knows. The old saying, stay in your own lane. There's nobody that stays in their own lane more than I do on YouTube without, with not being involved and not sitting here glomming on other people's streams.
Yeah, never talk about other
Yeah,
people
never
unless
talk
they're
about other
present.
people.
They can talk
So
about
one of them wrote me
their
and
own.
apologized. I'm sorry about that. Just sometimes when the mood is such and such. And this person went on to ask me about making real content and the difference between. I tried to explain when I wrote back the difference between making content and the difference between that and picking the low-hanging fruit of ragging on people, either for appearances or for perceived injustices they do. That's the easy thing to do. Keeps people running when you're having a hangout because well they can't resist seeing who you're going to flame next. May not agree with it, but it makes watchable content. But this person was interested in monetizing the channel and growing the channel, and they wonder why they weren't growing at all, despite the fact they'll have plenty of watchers on a live stream. And the reason is that YouTube is geared their algorithm towards rewarding creators, people that actually produce content that either
Yep.
teaches somebody how to do something, shows somebody something, takes somebody to a place that they've never been to before, or answers a question that a lot of people ask on inquiries on Google. Other than that, I tried to explain that drama has a very short half-life. After you're done scoring somebody like me and ripping somebody like me, very few people go back after 3 days in the future and will look at that type of stream because it makes no sense. There's no context for looking at it. YouTube doesn't understand how to categorize or how to put that in search. But if you teach somebody how to make a cake from scratch or biscuits or scones like we're going to make today, then you have something that Google can work with and your channel has a much greater chance of being monetized and growing. Content is king on YouTube, and YouTube is excellent at separating context that evaporates after a day or two versus context that's there for years. For example, Missy Jen, I have that, we were renovating the bathroom and ripping and gutting the bathroom and redoing it. And I had a simple one called How to Remove, stuck galvanized pipes that are
Yeah.
together. I mean, that thing continues to spin off,
Oh yeah, keeps rolling.
hundreds of thousands of views. How to straighten a bent lawnmower blade. If you have a skill, show people. If you do something better than anybody else share it. There's the key. But it's very easy to sit there and flame people and grab the low hanging fruit, but then wonder why you're never getting any traction on YouTube. And it's a very competitive thing out there on YouTube. And the last thing I would say, if you're not enjoying what you're doing every day, you're going to have a very miserable existence on YouTube because YouTube Rewards Fund.
That's right.
We are back. We do have Halloween coming up, Missy Jen's Infusion. Also want to say that the GoPro 7, I'm going to be doing a separate review on that. Let's just say that came up aces, that GoPro
The
7.
GoPro 7, I mean, I've worked a little bit with it too. For the, food reviews and stuff. It's wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Great picture quality. The colors are vibrant.
It's amazing when you can
And
walk around that stabilization.
the stabilization of that camera is just amazing. It makes it all look like drone footage.
Right, just smooth as butter.
Or like being on a gimbal. That's
being on a handheld gimbal, the closest thing to that without having a gimbal. To me, it's a game changer. It was so nice to be able to use the wireless feature and then just transfer wirelessly the videos to my cell phone camera, put them into my CyberLink Power Director editor, and within, if I wanted to, a half hour, put that up and go on YouTube. No need to sit down on a computer. Most excellent thing, and I will be doing a separate review on that too after my initial heavy usage of that. Took that into the surf too, had no problem with the waterproof feature, came back and washed that up. I mean, it's a hell of an act of faith when you jump in the ocean and you hope that you don't get that spark out of short, but that baby performed unreal good. It was excellent. A little bit Missy Jen next Friday. Missy Jen, after being here next week, a little less than a week, Missy Jen has her next infusion next Friday down in San Francisco. We're looking forward to that. I know that she is, because after a week or two of recovery for that, she definitely starts to enjoy the benefits of that infusion.
Right. Huh? I'm looking forward to getting some boost again. I'm right now kind of like
dropping back from second to first
gear.
Really
like dropping back.
Yeah. A lot of that could be psychological
having
too.
Some issues with like I said the other day, my left arm starts now almost every night going dead and everything. And
yeah, welcome to that.
My right side going out and everything.
Which brings us to another thing, that lousy bed. I mean, you go to a hotel and you hit their bed, and man, it's like a cloud. You come home and it's like being on a prison mattress. May treat ourselves for a Christmas present, a decent, really high quality soft mat. You get older, everything just feels hard, All right, we do got Halloween coming up, and as advertised, it was great. If you haven't seen the videos, I will be incorporating that into one total playlist. The other thing that I want to mention too, besides the fact I'm going to be making scones in a little while, breakfast for Missy Jen and I, raising scones, I do want to mention that the other thing that became crystal clear apparent is that you guys really love street live streams. And they are really great. Yeah, they're not without their risks. But as you've seen when I've been out there and talking to people that you guys on the stream deem some very, very scary people, usually turns out pretty good.
Because people have a story.
Everybody has a story out there.
And
so
once you find out the story, then sometimes you can understand what's really going on.
Yeah, and it's a lot of fun to be doing those streams, and you guys love them. We'll be back in the hood this week doing some hood walks. I did buy a giant storage charging battery. Big, huh, Missy J? It's like carrying an automobile battery with me.
It's a break.
It can charge up. My Galaxy 9 11 times. I mean, that's when you're out streaming, you probably ain't gonna lose power on
so
that.
So she can now walk all the way to the ocean and back. So she'll be gone for hours.
All the way there. That's exactly right, guys.
Hours.
We're gonna wrap it up. We'll see in a little bit for the scones. Thank you, and thanks for being with us on a Sunday for coffee time. It is great to be back on the Rancho. Wednesday is going to be all day. And a little bit today, getting down the Halloween stuff and starting to get this place decorated for Halloween. Missy Jen will tell you I like to have a big time light show here, and then I
Yeah.
complain about the electric bill. When it
Yeah,
comes.
and then you get the electric bill and you go like, what the heck? Did you run your computer all day and
Yeah.
night? And I'm like, you see all these lights that are on day and night?
That's it. That's it, the big bill. Anyway, that's going to close it out. Bringing back big hair, one video at a time. Glad to see you guys here on a coffee time Sunday. Thank you, Missy Jen. Missy Jen's hungry. Get in that kitchen, rattle those pots and
Get
pans.
to work, and honey,
Let's get
I'm
some scones.
hungry.
Thanks, everybody. Mwah.